This poor man, this is a children's show. And you were watching this man who is in his twilight years just fucking break down because he can't even afford his shitty one-bedroom apartment's rent. It's fucking tragic. Hello, I just wanted to thank you for clicking on my video, and I also wanted to let you know that not only do I create content here on Class in the Glass, but I also stream content on my Twitch channel, Mr. Revan7. I play single-player games, multiplayer games, and I also do movie reviews and cartoon reviews as well. I also want to encourage you to check out my Patreon, Class in the Glass, where I offer audio commentaries, full reactions for movies, and also the ability to submit questions for my video casts and podcasts. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and enjoy the video. Stream. But now we shall delve into chat Batman the Animated Series episode 18, Beware the Gray Ghost. In chat, we're opening up to Gotham City. It is night, typical of Gotham City, chat. And boom, there's a big explosion. The Gotham bank, chat. Matter of fact, the same Gotham bank that we see in the opening of the episode has exploded again. It keeps exploding, but now exploded twice in the same episode, chat. And then we get this beautiful shot of this red plume, chat, this red fucking cloud. And Batman, who's tried to get there just in the nick of time, chat. Tried to get there just in the nick of time to stop these bombs because it's been a series of terrorist attacks across Gotham City for weeks, and no one can understand why. No one gets it. And Batman, he finally figured out where the next one would probably be, and there's massive fucking explosion, chats, all reds. You see all these reds and yellows like in shadow on Batman. He's like, God damn it, I missed another one. And of course, he goes over there, chat. All these police officers in the fire department of Gotham, they all converge, and, Commissioner Gordon, he's like, Jesus Christ, another one. And Batman swings down. He's like, you're right, Batman. This is one of the other spots you told us to watch, and it still happened. We don't know how this guy's getting in. We locked down this building. Batman's like, I don't know either. I'll see. I'll try to figure out like what's going on. This is ridiculous. And then Commissioner Gordon says, wait. We actually found something, Batman. We found this. It was near the building. It was plastered on a street lamp, and you can't see the Batman channel. It's a note, and on this note it says, this is the last time. You pay me something like $10 million goddamn dollars, or the next one will be some other Gotham landmark. Oh, the Gotham Fine Arts Institute, chat. Gotham University, the Fine Arts Institute will be the next target. And it's signed the Mad Bomber. He's like, the Mad Bomber? That sounds familiar. Where do I know that from? And he goes back. He's like, oh, you know something, Batman? Because he's like, I have to think about this, Commissioner. I'll let you know. And he goes ahead. He goes back to the Batcave, chat. And he's just there fucking thinking. He's like, yes, childhood trauma. It's kicking in. And he remembers, chat, when he was a boy. When he was a baby Bruce Wayne, chat, and he used to watch a series called The Gray Ghost, and it followed this superhero, chat, this noir-esque superhero, and he stopped all sorts of nefarious plots. And there's this one particular episode, chat, called The Mad Bomber, where the Gray Ghost tried to intercept all these bombings that were happening around his city. And every time he thought he'd get there, in the nick of time, a bomb would go off, and then he'd be like, "Damn it, how to track down this person?" And Batman, he's remembering this as a little boy, and Thomas Wayne's like, "God damn it, Bruce, you gotta go to bed. You've been watching this for 5 hours." He's like, "You're being obsessed. You're being obsessed." And Bruce, he's got like the whole outfit on, chat. He's fucking just drinking sodas. He's got a little Gray Ghost action figure. He can't help himself, chat. He's just obsessed with the show. Bruce is known for being very obsessive, chat. Started at a very early age. And remember that there's one particular scene in the episode, chat, where the Gray Ghost picks up this note, and he says, "Beware. Yeah, the next target will be so-and-so, and if you don't fucking pay me, I'll blow it up." Signed, the Mad Bomber. Wait a minute. Someone is emulating the old episodes of the Gray Ghost. And Batman goes to Alfred. Alfred, you hear about this shit? Alfred's like, "I don't watch television. It's boring to me. I prefer the comfort of my fireplace." Bruce, he's like, I gotta find episodes of the Gray Ghost. And because, this is the 90s, there is no internet. There is no internet, so we have to go to the library. Or at least they got a version of the library. And so Bruce and Alfred, they go out to Gotham City, chat, and they go to this massive warehouse, which apparently collects all the TV shows and film in history, chat, at the Gotham Repository of Film Warehouse. I think that's the official name. And so They go in there, and Batman, or Bruce, he's talking to this guy. He's like, hey, I'm looking for this particular movie. Actually, it's a TV show. And the guy, chat, prototypical nerd. Massively overweight, sweating for no reason. He's just sweating just to stand in there. He's just breathing. He's just saying, blah. He's like B-word fat, as I say, just blah. Everything starts with a B. Bruce, boy, and we have, oh, Jesus. We have every film here. It's like, why are you doing that? And Bruce is like, great, do you have any episodes of The Grey Ghost? And he goes, ask for another series. But you told me you have all these episodes. He's like, that's the one we don't have. The studio burned down years ago, and all the negatives of The Grey Ghost went up with it. Sorry, Mr. Wayne. And Bruce is like, God fucking damn it. All right, I gotta find out where these episodes are so I can confirm what the hell's going on. And so, chat, he goes to the next best place, the Actors Guild of Gotham. Apparently that's a thing. So he goes to the Actors Guild, chat, and he gets all the thing called books. There's books, chat. He had no computers. And so he's reading through all these books, and he's like, Alfred, there's so many goddamn actors in here. I guess, where's the guy I'm looking for? He's like, I don't know, sir. I don't watch television. It rots the brain. Alfred, don't say that. I'm watching you right now. It's a TV show. Ha-ha. Little meta commentary, chat. Little meta commentary. But Bruce, he finally finds the page that he needs, chat. He finds the actor who played the Grey Ghost. And who is that goddamn actor's name? Hold on, chat. Let me get that right. Simon Trent. Simon Trent. Actor was named Simon Trent, chat. Made hundreds of episodes. It was a very popular series when Bruce was a child, chat. And it's like, you know, whatever. And Bruce is talking to Alfred. Whatever happened to Simon Trent? Well, by the way, we're going to fucking find out. Because then, chat, we transition to the apartment of Simon Trent, chat. And we see Simon Trent's landlord says, open up, you son of a bitch. You're like a month behind on rent. Pay me now or I'll kick you to the curb. And then, chat, we cut to inside the apartment, Simon Trent. He's no longer the handsome. Well, he's still a good-looking guy, Chad. He's still a good-looking guy. He's got a chin that could fucking kill. He can slice you with that goddamn chin, that jawline, Chad. You can just cut yourself on it. But he is an older man, Chad. He's an older man, and he's just right by his phone. He's just praying for that next acting gig. He needs it desperately, Chad. He needs to make this month's rent. He's already a month behind. And he gets that ring-a-ding-ding on his phone. His agent calls like a sigh. He calls him sigh. I'm sorry. You didn't get the part. And then, chat, we hear his voice. It's fucking Adam West. Which is what I love about this episode, chat. Because it is a very meta commentary. And kind of like a deconstructionist breakdown of Adam West's own career. Because, of course, you know, Adam West famously played Batman in the original 60 series, which a lot of people loved. A lot of people really enjoyed. Went on for, what 2-3 seasons? It was very popular. But the thing is, Adam West, sadly, everyone saw him just as Batman, as this very comedic take on the character that he struggled in the years later on with getting new roles. It was very hard for him. He went through some economic hardship. And it wasn't until later that he, kind of similar to like this episode, he re-embraced the character again, and he started to be able to support himself and his family, but he went through a really troubled time. And the fact that he would then come on here and kind of, it's in a way, it's almost like a little, it's a very dramatized version of his own life. Distinguished older gentleman. Agreed, sir, baby. Distinguished older gentleman. Yes. Chris, the producers of Blind Spotty are making a live-action adaptation of Firewatch with the game. Whoa, that's cool. We should talk about that on 8-Bit Crumbs. Thank you for letting me know, man. I love new book smell. This is old book smell, sir, baby. This is musty old books. That's what it is. But I like old book smell, too. I like the paper. I like the paper and the feeling of the paper, too. But I love this episode because it really is just, it honors Adam West, but also does a dramatized take on what he went through throughout his career. And it's a great standalone Batman animated series episode, very similar to the last one I reviewed, chat, See No Evil, which dealt with the basically Invisible Man, a serial kidnapper, chat. It was very, very creepy. Highly recommend that as well. Like, these two back to back in the day, so I'll absolutely adore this episode. And, you know, you got him. He's like, oh, listen, I'm more than just the Grey Ghost, okay? I can play other roles. He's like, I'm sorry, Cy. They only see you as the Grey Ghost, those that remember. And he just fucking hangs up the phone, chat, and he goes to looks at his one-bedroom apartment, looks on his walls of all of the Grey Ghost memorabilia, chat, and then this fucking rage overtakes him. And he may be an older man, maybe a distinguished gentleman, chat, but he's still got that fucking strength. He's broad-shouldered. Listen, we all know, chat, fucking Bruce Timm's character's all broad-shouldered for a goddamn reason, because they can lift like a fucking ox. And he just goes, just starts smashing all the shit, chat, just throwing the shelves down. And then after that, after he just smashes this little tin plane, the Gray Ghost plane, chat, kind of like the Bat plane, he just it smashes into a poster, chat, and he just crumples to the floor and cries. He's just sobbing. It's like, oh my God, this poor man. This is a children's show, and you were watching this man who is in his twilight years just fucking break down because he can't even afford his shitty 1-bedroom apartment's rent. It's fucking tragic. I miss Adam West. All right, can we get some RIPs in the chat for Adam West, chat? Passed away. Eventually became financially stable. Chap, but yeah, he lived a very long life, and he had a very successful career in voice acting too. He pursued a lot of voice acting after Batman animated series, which is kind of also renewed his career in a whole new genre, which is good. But then, Chad, after like all this tragedy, we cut to then a Toy Story, Chad, Gotham Toys, and we just see Simon Trent. Let's just call him Adam West. We're just gonna call him Adam West, okay? He just takes the rest of his toys that he had, like the memorabilia of the Gray Ghost, and he's just fucking hawking them. He's like, please, just fucking give me, I need something. And the guy there, he's just like, oh, hello, Mr. Trent. Oh, happy to buy these toys. Yes, but sadly, I can't give you that much for them. Sadly, Gray Ghost is just not in demand right now. He's like, just you could, it's okay. I'll take whatever you can give me. He's like, no problem, sir. He's like, whoa, you're gonna sell your Gray Ghost costume, the one that you actually used on the TV series? He's like, I never want to see that thing again. And he's like, okay, sir. And he sells it, chap. And then we follow Mr. Trent back to his 1-bedroom apartment, and he's just fucking there talking to himself. He's like, well, that's the last month's rent that I can fucking afford unless I find work. And then he doesn't even go to bed, Chad. He just collapses in his chair. He looks outside the Gotham. He can smell the Gotham sewage, the hot night air, Chad. And he's just like, my life is miserable. And then he just falls asleep. He falls asleep in his chair. I mean, that's how exhausted and how dumb of life he is. And then he comes to us the next morning, Chad, hasn't fucking moved. And he wakes up and he's shocked. He sees all the memorabilia on his walls again, exactly how they were before. And I'm thinking, how the fuck did they know exactly where each thing was? And of course we know it's fucking Batman. It's like, Batman, have you been watching this old man all this time? What the fuck are you doing, Batman? Feed man, thank you for the host. Appreciate you. It's a little fucking weird. Stony Jack, welcome to the stream. Just in the middle of my Batman animated series review, episode 18. Beware the Gray Ghost. And so Adam West is like, what the fuck's going on? And he sees a note, Chan, and it says, meet me tonight in front of the Fine Arts Institute of Gotham University. He goes, and bring your costume or whatever. And he's like, fuck, okay. And so he goes there, chat. He's got his costume with him. He goes out there, he's waiting. And then out of the fucking darkness, like a goddamn specter, Chad, it's Batman. He goes, oh shit, Batman, oh Jesus, it's you. He's like, I need to talk to you, Mr. Trent. He's like, I want nothing to do with you. And he fucking takes off running, shit. He's scared to death. It's weird how Batman's presented. Like, certain people view him in the Gotham population. At this point, he seems to be on very good terms with the GCPD, but then other people are just fucking afraid of him, okay? I mean, I guess we don't know. I guess he needs that for his fear, the fear factor with, criminals and stuff, but also the everyday citizens of Gotham also are afraid of him, Chad, including fucking Adam West. And he's hightailing over there, but he doesn't get fucking far because Batman just pops out again. He's like, oh, Jesus. He's like, I need to talk to you about something. This person who's been bombing around the city, do you know about it? He's like, yeah, it's all over the news all the time. It's in the papers. He's like, yes. Apparently, they're following a plot line from an old Beware the Gray Ghost episode, and I need your help. I need you to help me remember what happened this episode, the Mad Bomber. And he's like, I did hundreds of those episodes. I don't remember. They all blend together. Just leave me alone, please. I'm sorry I can't help you. Just leave me alone. And Batman's like, Mr. Trent, I need your help. And then they hear this as Mr. Trent's walking away, he's like, I'm sorry, I can't help you. And he's walking away, chat, and he hears this, like, hears this stuff, like, wait a minute. That sounds familiar. And then it's like silence, and Batman's like, oh shit. He grabs Adam West, chat, throws him in the alley, and ba-boom, it's another explosion. And the Fine Art Institute of Gotham University has also been exploded, chat. And they're like, holy shit. And at this point, Adam West is like, all right, here's my fucking cue. And he takes off running. He just fucking takes off running, chat. He's exhausted. He runs all the way back to his one-bedroom apartment, opens up the goddamn door, locks the door, turns around, Batman. He's like, ah! And Batman's like, I need to talk to you. I need to know that episode. He's like, okay, fine, I'll give you that episode. He's like, Batman, you have the episodes? He's like, I have all the copies. Yeah, they gave me copies when I originally, every episode. And so he goes down there, chat, like hundreds of episodes. He pulls out the one, like film reel. And he goes, here you go. Here's the Mad Bomber. And he's like, I don't want anything to do with this. And then Batman's just about to leave. And he's like, I used to look up to you when I was a kid. I used to watch your shows and you inspired me. He's like, I'm not the Gray Ghost. And Batman says, I know. And he fucking leaves, shit. He leaves, and Big Gray Ghost is like, that motherfucker guilted me. God damn it, Batman. Jen, welcome back to the stream. It's been a hot minute, Jen. Hope you're doing very well. Good to see you. Ba-boom. This movie review over. Yeah, Steve, sadly, it was a very short review. It was a very short one. It was a very short one. You can find me. Watch the VOD. You can find out why. And so then, chat, we cut to Wayne Manor. And Bruce Wayne, he's just sitting cross-legged on the ground like this. He's like, oh, he's reliving his childhood, chat. He has these episodes sometimes. And Alfred's just like, he's 10 years old again, Jesus Christ. And Alfred gets the film going, brings Bruce some popcorn, chat. And then Bruce just watches episode. He's like, he's a little 10-year-old boy again, chat. He remembers his dad taking him to bed and everything. He's reliving the best years of his life, chat, when he had the innocence of a child before it was taken away from him by Joe Chill, the murderer, chat, who killed both of his parents in an alleyway, Crime Alley. But then, chat, he gets to part of the episode. He's like, oh my God, that's it. Because then we see these little remote control cars, chat, who make the same noise that they heard the night of the Fine Arts Institute bombing. He's like, that's what it is? That's crazy. And then he fucking calls up Commissioner Gordon saying, Commissioner, not going to believe this shit, but this is what's actually going on. And so the Mad Bomber, he put out another hit on another Gotham venue, whatever it is. Maybe it was like the Monarch Theater, actually, funny enough. And so they're all waiting there, chat. The Gotham police is there, fire department's there, and Batman, he's just fucking scoping the rooftops. But then we see them, chat, these remote control cars, which are all going off in various directions, but all converging on the Monarch Theater. Thank you, Darkseid, for the 5 days. Alfred, oh great, Master Bruce is having another flashback. Go get the tea. That's his entertainment. That was entertainment. I don't need fucking television. I got him. This fucking mad son of a bitch. I love it. Oh, Joe. Hey, Joe. Falcone says hi. He does. I remember that. Oh, it has been a minute, Jen. Hope you're doing very well today. I'm in the middle of my Beware the Gray Ghost scene by scene breakdown right now. It's pretty fun. And so eventually, though, because the GCPD's clued in on these little cars, they see them. They're like, there they are. But I would, if I was the Mad Bomber, just would have blown them up right there. But he didn't. And they try to get away, chat. And eventually the GCPD, they blast a couple of them, chat, and they don't explode for some reason. But they stop using. And Batman, he gets his hands in the last one. He opens it up. He fucking shoots it with electricity or some shit. I don't remember. But he disables it. He disables the cars. And so they're okay. He opens it up, chat, and there's nothing in. There's no plastic, and there's no explosives, no C4. He's like, wait a minute. And then he hears, and he hears the remote cars, and they're coming right, some additional cars, chat. It was a fucking manipulation. It was a deception, and they're coming right to Batman. They're just about to blow away. And also, chat, we cut to this room where this guy is controlling all the cars via like a radio signal or something. And it's like, this is the lair of the Mad Bomber. Well, you don't know who it is yet. He's cloaked in shadow and light, yet. We have no idea who he is. And Batman's like, I'm in the fucking back of this alley. I could easily use my grapple hook, but I can't do it because all of a sudden, before he's about to use his grapple hook, he sees someone has dropped a rope down in front of him. He goes, what the hell? And he grabs the rope chap and he starts climbing up and shit. But then the cars go off, they explode, ba-boom! And they blast him up in the air, chat. And he lands onto the rooftop, and he's coughing and shit, and he looks up, and who does he fucking see, chat? Adam goddamn West. Not just as Adam West, chat, but as the Gray Ghost. And chat, he may be a distinguished gentleman, but he looks fucking good in that costume. Those broad Bruce Tim shoulders, chat. And he goes, it's you. He's like, yes, it's me, Batman. I remember what you told me, and you're right. I've come to help you. I've come to help you solve whatever the hell's happening in this goddamn city. He's like, hell yeah, man. I need your help. And he's like, could you take a look at this? And he goes, of course. And he fucking Gray Ghost takes it, Chad, and he looks at it like, this is the fucking actual car from the episodes. It even has the Gray Ghost logo on the back, TM. And it's like, yeah, I didn't think they still made these. He's like, oh, well, thank you for letting me know. And they're about to part ways, Chad. That was it. But then Batman does something something he has never done before, Chad, for anyone. Not for a lover. Certainly not for not until he's forced his sidekicks to wear the goddamn green tights, Chad. He asks Adam West, would you like to come to the Batcave? He goes, boy, do I. And they climb down the goddamn stairs. They climb down the goddamn stairs, and he fucking opens up the Batmobile. And Adam West is like, holy shit. He's like, hop on in, friend. And he better hop on in, Chet, because there are more cars that coming, more remote control cars that are trying to blow up the Batmobile. But thankfully, fucking the Gray Ghost of Batman, they speed away, and they go off, Chad, and they miss him. Take out the buildings, though, but they miss him. And they go back to the Batcave. And then Adam West, he's looking around. He's in the Batcave at this point. He's looking around. He's like, this is an exact replica of the set from the original show. He goes, yes, it is. Batman's like, yes. And then we learn, Chad, Batman is a fucking fanboy. He's a nerd. That's what he's been the whole time. That's what the Batcave is. It's a complete replica of the Gray Ghost lair. And he's like, I want to show you something else. Adam West is like, okay. And he goes there, Chad, goes to this little alcove, this little room. They opens it up by remote control. And Adam West is like, what the fuck? And it's just this room in the Batcave, Chad, filled top to goddamn bottom of just Gray Ghost memorabilia, chat. And Batman's like, I used to watch you all the time. Oh, Darkseid, think of the 5 biddies. It's a Batman the Fanatic. He really is. What's the goddamn? Is Simon Trent here? Simon Trent, I'm your biggest fan, Simon Trent. You can't do this to me. I'm Bruce Wayne. You can't do this to me. So fucking weird. He has all this shit. And Batman just tells him, it's like, I used to watch your shows as a kid with my father. I loved your shows. I looked up to you. You inspired me. And then Adam West is like, then it wasn't all for nothing. If I inspired the Batman, I mean, that's better than any fucking career. It's like, you've saved this city countless times. You've saved hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of people's lives. Thank you. I mean, it's kind of a sweet moment. Yeah, it's creepy, but it's a sweet fucking moment. And he's like, all right, let's go back to the computer. And I think the computer's done analyzing the toy car for fingerprints. And they're analyzing. The computer's like, they're like, oh, Adam West is like, whose fingerprints are on the car? And Batman's like, the fingerprints are Adam West. These are your fingerprints. And the situation fucking changes dramatically, chat. Because Batman just gets up and is like, those are your fingerprints. He's like, wait a minute, it wasn't me. I swear, it wasn't me. It's like, how did you get that car? I'm like, I own these cars a while ago, but I haven't been doing this. The only thing, oh my God. He realizes, chat, he owned the only last surviving cars from these episodes. And who did he sell these to? The fucking toy store owner. And then, Chad, he goes, shit, we cut to the toy store, Chad, and this little fucking nerd is the Mad Bomber, Chad, because he is just, I hate you, Batman. He's just pulling the heads off of Batman dolls like a psychopath, Chad. He's just like, I hate you, Batman, I hate you. And then the fucking Batman show up. He's like, oh, Dark Knight, so good to see. We meet at last. And he goes, why the fuck are you doing this? He's like, oh, for the only reason. There's only one reason, Batman. The one reason to truly live in this world. For the toys. So you see, I love toys so much. They can do so many things. You can make them fight. You can make them shoot each other. You can all this sorts of just crazy fucking nonsense, chat. And he's like, but the thing is, like, all these toys can do all these amazing things. They can even blow up a fucking bank and shit. And the thing is, these toys are so expensive. They're so expensive. And I realized that I can also make toys do all sorts of things. I could use toys to get even more money, Batman. And I can hold a city hostage with toys. That's all this is, chat. A fucking nerd wants more toys. He wants more collectibles. And he has killed hundreds of people, if not more, if not thousands of people in Gotham, chat, blown up how many landmarks and buildings and missing people just for fucking toys. How that is twisted. And he pulls a fast one on Batman shit. He tries to get the fuck out of there. He builds a little razzle dazzle on him. But who's fucking there to stop him too, chat? The goddamn Gray Ghost. He fucking punches the shit out of that goddamn nerd. And situation happens, chat. They knock over some gas canisters, chat, to power the cars, some C4, sets them all off. Batman grabs the Gray Ghost grabs the nerd. They all get out of there, chat. And ba-boom, the toy store completely explodes, chat. And you just see this nerd who's just like, my toys, my life, this is my life, and it's burning. He just starts crying. And everyone, the Batman, Gray Ghost was like, jeez. Jewel. Thank you, Doug, for the 5 minutes. Goddamn fanboy. The fanboy to the extreme, Chaz. This is a lesson. This is a goddamn lesson I feel for him. It's ridiculous. And then, Chad, like the Mad Bomber, he's placed in prison. And then we cut to the convention hall in Gotham City, where because of the Gray Ghosts assisting Batman in the capture of the Mad Bomber, chat, this has renewed Adam West's career. And they're showing all the episodes of the Gray Ghost again. And they've greenlit a film franchise. They're gonna bring him back as the character, chat, and he's there at the convention center just signing all these things, chat. All the the new film, the Blu-ray copies, or whatever the equivalent would be in 1992. And who's the person next in line, chat, after he just signed for this little kid? Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne's like, I'm a big fan of you, Mr. Trent. He's like, oh, thank you. Who should I make this out to? Make it out to Bruce. And he's like, thank you so much, Bruce. Thank you for coming. He goes, you know, Mr. Trent, I used to watch your shows when I was a kid with my dad. You were an inspiration to me. And Trent looks up and goes, are you fucking Batman? Are you Batman, Bruce Wayne? He goes, yup. Chat, I love it. Because, it doesn't really play out like that, but he says that thing, and, like, Adam West looks up and he goes, you don't say. He acknowledged that Bruce told him that he was Batman. And I mean, that's an amazing thing. That's an amazing thing. Like, this person, that shows how just obsessive and fanboy crazed Bruce is, where he just admitted all this shit. It was absolutely fucking nuts, Jack. And because I was Simon Trevor, like, that guy's Batman. I'd be like, yes. But there you go, my friends. That was Batman, the Animated Series, Episode 18, Beware the Gray Ghost. One I highly, highly recommend checking out, Chad. It's a quality episode. Underground, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing very well. Good to see you. Ooh, boy, Bruce is he's really the fanatic. Is Simon Trent here? You can't do this to me. I'm his biggest fan. That's nuts, shit. But hope you like that review. I'm having a classic. It is. Claps. Thank you, Cabs. Thank you.